It's Week 12 of the 2022 season. And up next, we'll get a look at Damian Harris, closing in on 1,000 yards rushing on the year. It's the Pats and the Vikings under the lights on Thursday night.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening. But all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight it's the final morsel, I think. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. Kene Nwangu now out of his end zone. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. 3rd play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Now, boys, see, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, take a cherry on top. That was a nice play. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. 2nd and 5 now. Cousins. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Open right side, complete to Rager. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off, following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40. 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand. Those are things that can look out for in games like this.
So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They go play action. Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. To the air again, it's Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown. But when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
They run with a 4th-year man. This is Damian Harris. Takes it to about the 37. But look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, he would take that kind of production.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Jones. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the save. Eric Kendricks able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. He's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins, complete. Smith has it. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now, once again, from all of us at EA Sports, happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's had a fantastic day on the couch, belt unbuckled, feet up. This, of course, the nightcap to a great day of football here this Thanksgiving holiday 2022. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. Jones hit and the ball's held. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Getting the ball is Cook running left. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Cousins. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph for Minnesota. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Joseph is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the big return hadn't fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Marcus Jones. Oh, he nearly took it the distance. Not quite, though. What a great return as they finally corral him inside the 5 at the 3.
So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Harris bowling his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And the football going back to the Vikings offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Off the play fake, Cousins. Making the catch, this is the tight end, Oliver. And he'll be taken down. Across midfield. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping him. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Cousins. This goes out wide from Madison. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Cousins on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Cousins. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Cousins again. It's caught. Smith. And he'll go out of bounds downs in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Cousins now. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing is Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have regained the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So the Patriots coming out now. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Throwing, Jones. Setting up the screen, Harris. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
With a time left on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Parker's got it for a Patriots touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Pats have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Folk connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. Then we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. They'll start the drive with Harris, and he'll get this to the 32. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Harris running straight ahead. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you to bigger errors.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Vikings are back within a score. Cousins will try and throw. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And they're back with a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Damian Harris this, and the Patriot offense ready to take over again.
So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's just one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, so much jumped in the huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people can get self-satisfied. The greats do not. We'll find out what he's made of.
Play action. Jones rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
With a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting it, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Play fake. Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, play for the offense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Now Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Patriots are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, and try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
We are headed to the fourth here on Thanksgiving night. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They go play action here on first down. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Great stop by DJ Wonnum to back the offense up on that play. Again, it's Harris on second down. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Looking at the down and distance, that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. He's got Smith here, and he'll be out right at the 35. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Going to run with Madison again. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 34 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. A first down throw for Cousins. That's a quick slant. He finds Adam Thielen. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play of this football game. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing, Cousins. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyrell Williams from 8 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Running back Damian Harris and the Patriots ready to go on their next drive here. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They run with Harris. And he's got room. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. On the ground, it's Harris. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 141 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Harris. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll run with Harris. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A give to Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here's Harris. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's Harris. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll try and run with Harris, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game.